I've got a newfound disrespect for the mental health community. Nah, that's not it. The therapy will make your life better community. I was watching a series on AMC called, what is it? I think it's like Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup, whatever. Basically, it's a show of people who fall in love with people who are in prison. And when these people get out of prison, they completely wreck these folks' lives. And I mean, they're completely, I mean, these people's lives is already on a crash course. Their prospects, their dating prospects is behind bars, for crying out loud. It's not glamorous already, right? Well, this is how that ties into my newfound I don't care about the whole be careful about your mental health. I'm starting to believe that whole mental health thing is a scam, honestly. Well, one of the contestants on the show, she is a licensed therapist. And I know you can't really, say, oh, one bad apple ruins the bunch, or one bad cop, or whatever the saying is these days. My point is, all the mental health people, they don't seem to be wrapped too tight. I feel like people who don't really invest, put too many eggs in that basket, they're so busy living their lives, like they don't really worry about stuff like that. Now, I do know there are things that I have a hard time relating to, like clinical depression, bipolar disorder, OCD, yada yada. What is it? I think they call them social disorders, right? I just feel like it's a hustle. Honestly, I don't even know if they're helping people. I feel like this era that we live in, we are so conscious about mental health and how you feel and being in touch with yourself. Not touching yourself, right? Okay, whatever. All that stuff, what is it adding up to? We're in an era of weak men, angry women, and homeless old people. Our economy is shot. Our president is a felon. I mean, people don't even procreate anymore. It's just weird, right? We don't even think in terms of law. Everything is about race. Everything is about ideology. Everything is about identity politics. But nothing really truly works. Yet we're always focusing on how we feel inside and how we feel, what we think, and who our friends are, who our real friends are, who's a narcissist. Like, we use a lot of mental health buzzwords. We don't really live. The generations before us, yeah, you could criticize them for, like, racism and, poverty and lack of, I don't know, scientific breakthroughs. But one thing you can never criticize them about is that they knew how to live. They knew how to live a full life as well. There was social appropriateness. Anyway, as it relates to this show that I'm addicted to, when I saw that one of these people was a licensed therapist claiming she was in love with somebody from prison, who might she's never met before, just pen pals, I was like, wow, this person helps people make sense of their thoughts. And then I started thinking, aren't your thoughts your thoughts? And if you get help with your thoughts, wouldn't it be great if you got it from a person that's not in love with an imaginary friend that just so happened to manifest into a convict? I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird to me. Like, these little therapists and stuff, I don't know if they're helping. I mean, I get the whole hustle. The more boxes you check, the bigger check you get from the government from having like a disability. I understand the monetary aspect. But as far as, trying to pitch to us that it's something that's actually effective and working and helping, I feel like my generation and younger is getting weaker. I mean, They're really, really smart. Don't get me wrong. But the minute you start talking about what a woman is, they're stoned.